Let's go to the head-to-head. Blanca Marquez, 35, but still very new to this. And she will be facing Flor Chavez, 2-inch height advantage, 1-inch reach advantage for Marquez. This is going to be at a catch weight of 130 pounds. Let's get ready for this one. We're underway on our main card. To Lupe Contreras.
Las reglas oficiales de la jaula, 3 vueltas de 5 minutos, 3 jueces, utilizando el sistema de 10 puntos. Este duelo, a un peso pactado a 130 libras, this bout, at a catch weight of 130 pounds. Los jueces son, the judges are, Richard Green, Héctor Gómez y Ricardo Celis. Y ahora, damas y caballeros, llegó el momento de un combate global. Presentando en la esquina azul, vestida de negro, introducing the blue corner, wearing black. Su peso oficial, 129 libras y 3 cuartos, or official weight, 129 and 3/4 pounds. Entra por segunda ocasión a la jaula, con récord de una derrota. She enters the jaula for the second time as a pro, with a record of 1 defeat. Repping the DR, and fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Blanca Shotgun Márquez. En la esquina roja, vestida de verde, in the red corner, wearing green, detuvo la báscula a un peso oficial de 128 libras y 3 cuartos. She tipped the scales at an official 128 and 3/4 pounds. Esta noche se lanza a las grandes ligas de las artes marciales mixtas, debutando dentro de la jaula de combate global. Tonight, she makes the leap into the big leagues of MMA, debuting inside of la jaula de la Ciudad de México, DF. Flor Chavez. El referee, Alan Abeles.
All right, I gave you guys the instructions in the locker room. Obey
Alan
my
Abeles
commands at all
III.
times. Protect yourself at all times. You want to touch them up, go ahead. Come out, fight.
We are live in Europe.
Judge.
We are pre-recorded
Judge.
on Paramount
Judge.
Plus. You're getting all the images here from Miami.
Max, I just want to read you here
Fight,
Flor
are you
Chavez's
ready? Fight, are you ready? Fight!
resume here. 14 years old, she started training jiu-jitsu 9 times. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Mexican national champion. But right now, we're not seeing any of the jiu-jitsu. We're going straight to the striking like we like it here inside La Jaula. In fact, that's how she started her career in martial arts. Started with boxing first. But Marquez, second time, she makes her appearance in La Jaula. I see her more confident here, Max. A lot stronger coming in. Blanca Marquez here using that strength in the clinch. She should land some knees here. Good opportunity for that. Chavez positioning herself to rip apart this clinch. There's that knee from Chavez. Marquez has that shot too. Now Chavez using the foot stomp, which I still don't understand. It's obnoxious, but it really doesn't do a lot of damage.
Foot stomp?
Yeah, just
speak for yourself.
It's just can stop, man. It's like a mosquito. Now maybe if you do with it, the heel of the foot, maybe I'm told.
I don't want anyone stomping on my foot. And you gotta love what Flor Chavez has done. She came out and took this fight by the scruff of the neck, blood coming out of the nose of Marquez.
Busted open very early in the first round. Yeah, Marquez trying to turn. She's trying to turn the clinch around. But she's been doing it for quite some time. Just happened. Chavez looks very confident. I won't be surprised if any minute here she changes levels and goes for the legs and bring down Marquez and go for a submission.
Trying to get a clinch. Chavez with a good center of gravity, and they're just walking along the fence.
If Marquez wants this fight to go her way, she needs to break off this clinch and take this fight to the center of La Jaula. Because Chavez is capitalizing in this. Land these shots. There's just the foot stomps there I was talking
Inside
about.
the leg.
And a knee inside the leg. Which that will leave a mark tomorrow. Now Marquez is trying to get out of the clinch. He just can't. Can't find a way. She has to, Marquez needs to turn. She needs to get out of this. Chavez using all that leg strength to keep Marquez positioned in the jaula. Now, you might see this, Max, and say, well, nothing's happening. But Chavez is damaging Blanca here with the knees. Look at she holds on to the great grip. Great elbow from Chavez.
And slipping out, Marquez, a mother of three. Had a back injury last summer, which derailed her career for a moment. Now she's trying to pick up the pieces in 2022, but she has a mighty opponent in front of her in Chavez, who has been on the front foot. Big knee into the midsection.
Now Marquez needs to land a knee. The shot is open there for you. But Florida Chavez just has a great clinch work, man. She has a great grip when she grabs it, preventing Marquez from going anywhere. See how she's trying to break the hooks, just can't find a way to get out. Chavez just grabs on there, preventing Marquez from doing anything. You heard in Spanish, Chavez's corner telling her, hey.
Separation by Ellis.
She was, Max, she was telling her, if you don't feel comfortable in the second level, go down to the third level, which will be the ground.
That was an odd separation, and
Yeah.
Chavez came right back. Alan
Yeah.
Abeles allows it.
Yeah.
Marquez has been on the defensive for this entire round.
Blanca could throw in a knee. There we go. There's that knee that we were looking for. Work the body. Marquez. You got 30 seconds to go. Perhaps Marquez's game plan is here to speed up the pace in the second or third round. And remember, we still got those open scoring, Max, so I'm sure that now when those results are mentioned, let's see the change of pace here. There it is.
Now they're both swinging. Final few seconds here of round one. Flor Chavez in her first pro fight, looking like she's been there before.
Chavez looks excellent in her debut here. It's like she's been here for like ages. Very confident.
And on the flip side, Marquez was, she got the kitchen sink thrown her way, and she managed.
Sustained herself. Yeah.
She had to be on the defensive there. She is going to succumb that round. There's no doubt about it. But you live to fight to see another day.
Great right hand from Flor Chavez, taking Marquez back, which I think that's the one that busted up her nose. And look how the clinch work. That clinch work is just phenomenal. Not allowing Marquez to go anywhere. It's like a blockade. It's like the traffic in the Palmetto Expressway here in Miami, Florida. You're just stuck there. It's like a parking lot. Chavez working that clinch. Also, she has some inner knees in the inner thighs.
Thank you.
Let's see what type of Marquez we see here in the second round. Let's see if Chavez continues the same game plan. And you saw that she just put her mouthpiece. Hey, listen, it's your first professional debut live on TV. It's going to happen. You forget your mouthpiece.
Yeah, these nerves. This is a huge spotlight for these fighters. They know what's at stake, and impressing Campbell inside there.
And so
getting
far,
another fight, leading it to 2 more fights.
So far, Max, it's a continuation of what we saw in the first round from Chavez. Striking, go to the clinch. She did an elbow there. It was a quick one.
Fighting out of Las Vegas, Marquez. She loves living there. The training is great. She's able to get first-class training. Said she was going to be a well-rounded fighter after really working hard these last few months.
I'm not sure what the corner of Marquez told her, but if you're seeing a repetition of what happened in that first round, the key is here is to move, to prevent yourself from getting yourself in this position to clinch. And there's the open scoring.
And Blanca Marquez has to know she lost that round, so maybe the corner doesn't have to say it. And this is the official scoring. You're looking at it. And that information could be passed on to the fighter or it could be kept. It's up to the corner, but it's available. It's something new that Combate is leading the way in.
And now Marquez, her pair of knees in a clinch. But now Chavez, 2 elbows to Marquez. So far, getting halfway through this second round. And it's been Chavez all the way, full control of the bout. Marquez needs to
Marquez has to turn the tide here. Has to be the first in. Flor Chavez, it's interesting when we talk about punching and counter punching. Just being there first immediately makes your opponent have to recoil. And that's what Chavez has done.
That's what she's done, and she's capitalizing it. She's not allowing Marquez to do anything. Now Marquez switching the pace. Now she's landing the knees, but that was a low blow.
Does not feel good.
She called for it, but the referee didn't do anything. Look at the reaction.
Another low blow.
Look at the reaction from Chavez. She's calling the referee that she got hit in an area that she shouldn't. I'm shocked that Abeles didn't call it or didn't at least ask.
And that applies whether you're a man or a woman. You get hit below there, you're not supposed to. There's supposed to be a stoppage.
It don't matter what gender you are. You're going to feel it, man. Absolutely.
Marquez continues to move to her right, try and loosen the grip of Chavez, and she's got a good hold on it. That said, Chavez has to find a way to get loose, and she just doesn't. Unloading 6-7 strikes.
And notice, Chavez will interchange. She'll exchange with her opponent and then go right back at her happy place, which is the clinch, where she's had much success in this fight. Marquez laying in the shots there as well. Now, this is a good opportunity here to land the knee. There we go. There's a knee. I'm sure Chavez is going to reverse this so she could get the upper hand. You know, one thing I have not seen, Max, and I'm kind of surprised, Chavez going to the floor with such a great resume in jiu-jitsu.
Yes, we have not seen that yet, and that's certainly her game plan coming in. She talked about it, talked about her submission. She says, I like them all. I don't have a favorite.
In that first round, her corner said, if you feel comfortable in the second level, which is where they were in that clinch area, then go to your third, which would be the ground game. But seems like that's where Chavez is very comfortable today. She wants to keep it on the feet. And there's a nice uppercut.
Well, there's not much behind those strikes of Chavez, and now Marquez senses an opening. Couple jabs.
There's nice.
Chavez responds. That little right hand got through.
Chavez's shots are coming in heavy. They might not come in as fast, but they come in heavy.
Marquez pushing. You mentioned Extreme Couture, where Francis Ngannou, Miesha Tate trained.
Great school, and named after Extreme Couture, Randy Couture, Hall of Famer.
Yeah, and you gotta. And Blanca Marquez is a fighter that makes ends meet. Prior to COVID-19, worked as a waitress as a nightclub, and then trained during the day. Kids are at school. You talk about sacrifices. This is something she wants to do, but all that work's gone into this. Now she's got to show the results.
And all these women, you know, that for their children, their sons, their daughters, it's they're role models to maintain a family and then compete live on TV. They should feel like I got a superhero as a mom.
Dominican Republic / USA versus Mexico in our opening fight of the main card. All female fights.
Blanca looks very tired of the two here compared to Chavez, breathing in very heavily. She needs to change her game plan if she wants to win that. She did land in some shots in the clinch, but not enough. Working the body, and then Chavez just followed up with knees. And once again, the power was there from Chavez, using all that power from the legs and the grip. Now, you might say that perhaps, or debate, that why she has that good grip is because when you grapple, when you jiu-jitsu, or when you wrestle, you're taught to keep that, maintain that grip when you exchange, when you battle. So it helps you a lot when you're in the clinch.
She's held it in there. She's kept a very narrow
Yeah.
approach, and now Blanca Marquez has to know she has to go for it. Cannot get caught in that clinch, and I would imagine Chavez will want to get back into that engagement, but this time maybe show something in that submission.
Yeah, move around. There it is. She's moving around. That's really good. There, see, she's moving the footwork. She's chasing Flor around. Throwing in, but she has to move in close. She went for the feint, but
Chavez back in there. Studied finances at Una DM in Mexico.
nice teep from Chavez to keep her away. See,
Good
now it's a
left.
change of pace. Marquez is the one coming in. Chavez realized it, so she used a teep, and now, of course, she's going to go back to the clinch where Chavez feels very comfortable in. All day, Chavez has had a field day with the clinch.
Little wrist control here by Marquez. Got to find something that could work here against Chavez, who
Blanca should land that knee. It's right open for
You
you.
gotta work, Blanca. You gotta work.
and Marquez just has not got off her game plan here. And give Chavez a lot of credit for that. Again in that clinch, separation. Chavez can get a little more pop in those punches.
Yep. And then again, this is just her first fight here in La Jaula, but I'm sure when she looks at the tape, those shots need to be a little bit more crisp. Close the guard when she throws. She leaves herself a little bit open. So when she throws it, make sure that she brings back the hell. Oh, she got clocked with an overhand right.
Oh, and now straight left or straight right after the hook.
Chavez, though, didn't phase her. She's coming back. She's going to go back to the clinch. She doesn't want to trade with Blanca right now. See, right now, this is a good chance for Chavez to switch gears and go to the ground game.
She's been a bulldozer here, just pushing and pushing. It ain't pretty, and I think Alan Abeles realizes that and will
Yeah.
separate him.
I mean, good work for Blanca not allowing her to go to the ground because the position wasn't there.
Straight
Chavez
kick.
again. Yeah, that's a teep right there. That's what they call in Muay Thai, a teep, which is used to
Better from Marquez.
push your opponent away.
Marquez doing some work now.
Yeah, Marquez found out here she has to go to the striking and go in and go out if she wants to win.
You gotta work, Flor. You gotta work from the clinch.
And we
Now a
haven't
warning for Flor Chavez.
we haven't heard yet the open scoring. It should be coming very soon. There it is.
Wow, they're on top of it. Wow, they
There
gave
they are.
it to Marquez, except for one judge, 2018. So Marquez with something to work here if she can win this round.
Yeah.
Bit of a low blow from Chavez after she was on the receiving end of a couple of those. Interesting about Chavez,
Yeah.
a lot of these fighters are asked, what do you want to do next if you win here? She called out an opponent, Melissa Amaya, who we saw in our first fight of the year a couple of weeks ago. She says she heard Amaya say she likes to fight the Mexican style. She goes, I'm Mexican, let's go.
Already calling on her debut. So that means
Love
she
it.
has a lot to prove. She's calling people
Wait,
out.
we've seen it in MMA. You call out people, a lot of time you get what you want. And sometimes you got to be careful what you want.
This is the only sport where you can call people out and not get
Yeah.
penalized for it.
Who do you want next? We want the Chargers. Some stats there, and Marquez, it's not as poor as it would seem. The gap is not that vast. Now some very straight punch lines from Chavez again. 1:05 to go in this third round.
Yeah, Marquez's striking is pretty crisp for the most part and improved compared for the first time that we saw her, I would say. But just Chavez.
Oh, good one
Yeah,
there, and a
there
best
it is.
punch of the night right there. Glancing right. Marquez left herself open.
And Chavez, they don't come rapid, but when they hit, they strike hard. By the way, kudos to the cut, man, because that blood that Marquez had early in the first round
It's
is
gone.
non-existent.
She just can't get out of the grips of Chavez. Too strong. Better combination, Marquez. Chavez didn't like that.
Great right hand from Chavez.
20 seconds to go.
Oh, the knee.
Changes the levels.
There's the
Got caught.
level. A great takedown there for Marquez. Finally, until 18
Maybe
seconds left.
that might
But
sway.
this is not good for Marquez. We know the background that Chavez has in jiu-jitsu. 'Cause
10
he's trying to
seconds.
rip that arm apart.
but a takedown nonetheless. Something to give Marquez some hope as we go to the judges.
But one thing, and I think right now Campbell would appreciate it, is that yes, Chavez does have a very strong background in jiu-jitsu, but she understands where she is, and that's in La Jaula, and they want mucha más acción. They want the stand-up game, and that's what she delivered.
We'll wonder if Campbell goes inside the Jaula after this fight for his seal of approval.
Después de completar 3 vueltas, los jueces entregan tarjetas idénticas de 29 a 28 after going all 3 rounds. The judges turn in identical scores of 29 to 28 in favor of the winner by way of unanimous decision a favor de la ganadora por decisión unánime. En su debut profesional, Flor Chavez.
So it would appear that all 3 judges gave it to Flor Chavez the 3rd round. It had to be close.
Yeah.
She wins her debut, and what a moment overcome with emotions and the disappointment etched on the face of Blanca Marquez.